Beginning with the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum, YouTuber, brother and sister. Now, I am going to tell you the next part of the story about the earth. We start with this line that our first feeling is something like fear. He said, when we see earth, then we fear with its stretches. Our first feeling is something like fear. We find the universe frightening because of its immense distance, but above all else, what above all else, we find the universe frightening because we cannot find anything that life like our own exist anywhere in it except on earth. Indeed, for the most part, empty space is so called. Indeed, for the most part, empty space is so cold that that all life in it would be frozen. Most of the matter in space is so hot. Most of the matter in space is so hot as to make life on it impossible. Life does not seem to have any part in the planet plan of the universe. Life does not is so hard. Life does not seem to have any part in the plan of the universe. It is important to remember the rarity of the event which produce our planetary system. Calculations show that there can be only very few such systems in space, yet so far as we can see, life of the kind we know on earth can exist only on planet like the earth. It needs suitable physical condition for its appearance, the most important of which is a temperature at which substance can exist in liquid state. The stars themselves, the stars themselves are far too hot for this. We may think of them as a collection of fire scattered through space, providing warmth in surrounding where the temperature is at most some 4 degrees above absolute zero. That is about 484 degree of frost on the Fahrenheit scale. In the immense strength of the space beyond the Milky Way, it is a colder still. Away from the fire, there is this unimaginable cold of hundreds of degrees of frost.
Sir, sorry, Azim.
Close up to them, there is a temperature of thousands of degree at which all solid melt, all liquid boil. Life can exist only. Life can exist. Life can exist only in a narrow belt surrounding each of these fire at a certain distance where the temperature is neither too hot or too cold. Outside these belt, life would be frozen. Inside, it would be burnt up. A rough calculation show that such all such temperature belt within which life is possible, all added together, make up less than a thousand millionth part of the whole of space. And even inside them, life must be very rare, for it is extremely unusual for sun to throw off planet as our sun has done. For it is extremely unusual for suns to throw off planet as our sun has done. Probably only one star in 1 lakh has a planet going round it at the right distance for life to be possible. This was the story about the earth. This was a story about the earth in which Poets himself said that we don't know the fact. He said we think that this was the event that produced or that birthed the life on earth. At last, to see, hear this type of the stories, English learning stories and poet, don't forget to see, subscribe and press the bell icon on my YouTube channel Pindi Boy.